What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nerd to Basketball Radio. We are live, man. Man, the Kenya Morans. As you can see, you can see the title. You can see the Kenya Morans finished the 3-2 record, finished sixth place. They got knocked out by Morocco in the quarterfinals. Played their classification games against Nigeria and Tunisia, and Kenya won yesterday against Nigeria and today against Tunisia. No, then they lost to Tunisia today. So a game that was winnable, but hey, in basketball anything goes. It's it's been quite a ride, especially for the national team. I've been following the national team. I mean, for some time now, and man, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So today I'll be joined by Wekesa. Let me just bring him on. Yeah, Wekesa, vipi man?
Ah,
Wekesa?
very true. Vipi?
Na,
Umenipata? Niko poa, wewe uko vipi?
na, na vile mic yako iko ulikuwa naiguzaguza sana. Unanisikia?
Ah, saizi iko sawa? Nasikia vizuri
Uh,
sana. Sijui kia hiyo ndo kuna wasiwasi.
nakusikia man. So Kenya Morans wamecheza leo against Tunisia. They didn't win, man. What's your take on we finished six?
Ah,
So what's your take on like everything that just happened?
ah, ah, mimi kwanza nimevunjika moyo. Hiyo ni kitu hata kulikava. I've actually not watched the other games, the ranking game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think game ya Morocco. Uh, uh, about I think the last 4 minutes tulikuwa na I don't understand how Adera alinchivo sana. Maybe I missed something in the Kafaman.
Check it,
I
Steve.
don't understand how you're not giving. Okay. Yeah,
Kiasi unaweza chomoka then urudi.
there
Kuna
you
vile kuna vile
wacha
una
nitoke.
break.
Nasikia kuna sawa.
Man, the dude is breaking up. I'm not sure what's going on there, but uh, hopefully, let me just leave so that then he comes back. Because so- okay. Try. Okay, let him see. Let me just forward him the link real quick so you can just join us. Again, I'm not sure what was going on his side because kuna vile he could have some work, but anyway, the Kenya Morans, they're just interesting. I've followed this team for like, I said this is the third year, and I've seen a lot of things. Let me just forward him the link again on his side. Just share the link again, but man, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Hold on a bit. But anyway, as this wait for him to join. The Kenya Morans are quite interesting. I made a couple of videos just talking about this team, and I've seen quite a lot. There's that time they were preparing, that time where they were just just hitting they were just in the works, they're just doing just doing their thing in there. Then a lot of like things were just floating around, especially in training camp. I saw a situation where they were trying to like get them reps up against them teams, Then they went again. They played against the Street League Select team. They played against the South Sudanese team that are the Kenyan-based teams. They played against Equity. Then they flew off. So a lot of optimism was coming into like that training session, especially the new guys that are being brought in. Then they landed in Angola after like a highly anticipated like matchup, and I was just waiting to see what basketball they're going to bring in. So it was just quite interesting. I will just bring on Orchestra again. Hopefully, Orchestra.
Yeah.
I think now you're
Okay.
clear. Yeah. You're talking about like that run, like from training camp to when they land to the when they started playing in Angola to now. So like, what have you seen in that stretch?
I actually think the first game. After watching the second and the third game, it made very my reservations. I had my about the first game. I actually thought it was more of a fluke. Throughout the tournament, hatuja make any adjustments. It's just interesting that we don't make any adjustments as a team on our play. Making adjust rotation, thing else, but then making different adjustments on the play. Like we are proceeding, how are we going to our defense? Or we are proceeding, how are we going to adjust our offense? Now, Nderutu ukiangalia vizuri,
Yeah,
we do not have a clear picture of how we perform. Umerealize hiyo kitu?
yeah.
We
I
do not
mean,
have a clear picture. Bram is all good today. Bram is not good tomorrow. Bush is played well today. He's not playing well tomorrow. We have Grifo is good. Amecheza vizuri. Ameshow. Okay, next game. Noma. You see, Adera. Fan we saw Ogechi. Alafu after game one ilikuwa to decline after decline after. So we do not have a clear picture ya vile tunacheza. Now, if we do not have a picture vile tunacheza, how good fixing a problem, knowing that the problem is I think 10 times tougher. Hiyo ni on the play. On the coach really. Cliff amenimaliza nguvu yani.
should
Yeye
you,
ndo
do you
msee alimaliza nguvu yangu yote.
do you feel like you should expect anything different from Coach Cliff? He's
Oh
been like that
no,
ever. He's
no,
been like
no,
that for years. He's been like that for
no.
years.
I don't want Cliff there again. Okay, maybe he might be there kwa sababu people know what he brings to the table for them or how they believe as the team effectively. But for me, no, not even one more game. It's tumecheza the all tournament. Hatuja just tukacheza hata zote. Man yenyewe sometimes tulikuwa outmatched mbaya sana, but we just stuck on it. Uh, Coach Cliff would like get in the faces of this girl them, hey, hiyo mpira nataka iende kwa Odera, nataka msukume mpira iende kwa Bush pale. I
Yeah.
don't think this guy said words. So, me Cliff, what depending on four. Alafu, when we started all this hullabaloo yeah, going to African and blah blah blah, everybody in the country was like, Ken National was selected. Aje, how is the selection done? Okay, what is the criteria? The question should be asking. Oh, what is the criteria of choosing the coach? How select the coach for an? What is the process? Is it around pick one? Familiar face, pick one. Good looking, pick one. Is that I don't really know how we pick for the national team. Something that should be. to task sasa. Juu sasa mi nimeangalia, I can't even blame the players anymore. I can't blame the players. You know why I can't blame the players? You know what I'm getting. Like I know this one is tricky. Toro is seriously tricky. I know Grifo will show up and not is tricky. I know Osire is tricky too. I know whom do I know? I know I can get something from Nani. It's called whom? From Ogechi. I know I can get something from. Uh, uh, I don't know. Bram cannot catch the ball. Honestly, Bram shika mpira, get rebound, put back in mtoka, and I get rebound, hawezi the basket. It's not what I'm getting from Bram, like exactly. Nikikuja niangalie electric. Electric. You know, when Electric was going for the tournament, I was thinking like, okay, we have someone on transition who's people, who can take some threes and maybe make them. Yeah, nothing, none of that happened. Unakumbuka playoffs, when the playoffs of going on, I had a very interesting conversation with someone. Nikimwambia equity on the side of Electric because he's a big guard, he's strong. KPS guards cannot do so much against him and I was really sasa from Electric we know anything, and it's not it's actually the third or fourth time Electric is disappearing at. Yeah, yeah. From Madeira, I know I'm getting some ISO offense. I know I'm getting some cars. I think some good offense. From Shivachi, I'm not getting much, but I'm getting boards. I am getting some rebounds, support backs. So ukiangalia vizuri, if our technical bench was just anywhere close understanding the game of basketball. By the time down on Angola, hawa wasee wangejua everything we are going to expect from our personnel. Wangekuwa wamejua the style of play we are going to do, wangekuwa wamejua the kind of going to play, wangekuwa wamejua how to manipulate the other teams to get whatever. Clearly, I can say that with no fear of contradiction. Nobody did homework. Nobody scouted, trained anything. Ile friendly teachers Sudan ndio pretty much play out everywhere. Do my thing. To so for me, somehow game one partially when convinced that coach anaweza kuwa alifanya kakitu. From game 2 nikaanza kuona shida. Game 3 unajua Ogechi, I'm sure umewatch basketball for time.
Uh,
One thing kiangalia when the game is close, we are 2 points or we are two. Who takes over the game? The coach. Si coach anafaa akuje na body yake. Coach anafaa anaite time out and say, hey guys, we can't lose this. So this is what we're going to do. Hiyo ni time ya coach. That is the time to shine. Hiyo ndio time ya coach kuonyesha this is the reason you guys brought me on to do this. But sasa we were 3 points down na tukapoteza turnovers mbili hapo with Electric and and I actually didn't know and why we had Electric that at that point in the game. I have nothing personal in him on stretches of the game. But we are 3 points down. These are minimal minutes. You want to put him in that, umemseti, you want him to look bad, umemweka at a very high pressure moment, na in low pressure moment. So it's just,
Yeah,
if umemseti, the now nakuja back in bad. I remember mpira ilifikia the low post, and then Bush attempted a turn around. It wasn't successful. Like, where's the coach at this point in time? Where is the coach pale? Imagine na watch game, najiuliza tu Cliff, ini time ya Cliff anafaa kuonyesha Wakenya, hey you guys, mmekuwa na naysayers, kuna mmeongea, lakini ndo hii kazi yangu sasa naifanya. No, this guy didn't show up. I cannot blame bana, I can't. 3 points, I'm going to look at the coach and say, hey, you need to drop something. You need to drop something. You need to come out, drop something to make a defensive adjustment that will. Unajua game boom. Ni a few minutes to go, and you're probably just telling your players, shika mse wako asikutoke bana, box out. No, be much better than that. Me understanding a coach much better than that. A coach should be drawing up plays offensively and defensively. A coach
yeah,
should
yeah,
be looking game, and even getting one defensive stop. Time out yenye that was something from the coach. But sasa ikifika time wewe tuko 3 points down, wewe unaanza kuangalia players and expecting them to do magic. Players wenye hujua unaona,
yeah,
ukiangalia electric match, you not played him a lot, so know what magic he was getting from him. Earlier, another thing over Bosire to electric. Why did we have that turnover? Because hakuna mjuu hapo top key. We don't have a point guard hapo juu. Bosiro is the far end, and the other far end, and they're expecting to pass, because apparently nobody wants the damn ball during that time.
yeah,
Everybody doesn't have the responsibility of getting the bus, getting not basket, so that akwe bashed. Alafu coach ako tu pale, coach hizi ita wale wase akaambia, hey, guys look up, angalieni juu, shika mpira bana, kwani nyinyi, these guys are hitting us. You know what is interesting?
yeah,
These guys they are representing us. You see, Kenya, we have chosen to believe are good enough for the competition. You see, they didn't just say tunachagua the first 12 or 15. No, it was the guys that we think they fit best for the competition. And now you have been, and you don't want the ball during that time. It's normal. It's human. It's human. I really believe people in that circumstance would not want the ball, because you umebeba country yote, alafu ukipoteza mpira, Nderutu wako hapo, Steve wako hapo, kila msee ako kwa mgongo wako anataka kukua. Nobody would, but you know what somebody would like to tell them what to do. Somebody like a coach. Somebody would like tell them, hey, you guys are under pressure. I know you guys don't think that they really are carrying a lot of pressure. You know, you guys think a lot is on the line, but I need you to just basketball. It's not the end of the world. Utahitaji tu hivyo yani. Unahitaji tu msa akwambie the ball, fikisha mpira huku, see if we can get up or a basket or both. But the guy was supposed to tell you, if he's not there, but guys msa amepull a disappearing act pale, sijui anaomba, sijui anafanya nini. I'm looking and I'm
this,
saying, hey, poor
this,
boys.
this is the best coach like Kenya had to offer. Okay, let me tell you,
Yeah.
what you're saying is 100% true. It's factual. Number one, these people don't understand that you are representing the country. You are repping the country when you wear that jersey, right? That's number one. Number two, every move you make is scrutinized from all angles. There's the spectators who are watching, there's the fans, there's all the guys, all the like the people who are following it. Even the journalists there, they're following everything and they're taking notes. And those are the notes that are going to write a story when it comes to like Kenyan basketball, what they did in the Afrocan, Afro basket, all those things. They're going to write and create a story and push it to to their media and tell them, Kenya did this. Do you know, like Kenya finished number two in the first one? This time we finished number six. They'll mark our progress. If we don't make the necessary steps to like create our own like history, because history is written by the winners, we'll just continue the same. And something Wekesa needed to like. Did you see something strange in that Morocco game? Coach Cliff played his boys at the expense of Derek, at the expense of Adera, Ogechi, Adera, played Akina Mutoro, Bosire, Grifo, heavy minutes, especially in the second half, and his tactics and the way he changed up cost them the game.
You know what, Nderi, it was very interesting.
Hmm.
I had a theory that
Uh-huh.
on the Morocco game, guys went to Cliff and told him, no, it's a theory, fact, not a fact. I'm just guessing, and told him, hey, you will have to play us, man. Have to play us. We are not getting good minutes. We are not getting the time we think to get. You need, because I can see that in the Morocco game, some things were going wrong. These were not being made. Like it was like the coach had his hands tied. I have to play my boys. Do whatever I have to do. Unaona,
Hmm.
some because I can say for a fact that anybody in here right now, for the second half of the Morocco game, would like tell you some adjustments which are obvious, which they think Cliff angefanya tu hivi, that hard to do it. But nikiangalia is maybe his boys Lesha akamwambia, Cliff mazee, you have to play as more, you have to play as a little bit more, alafu ikakuwa hivyo vile ikakuwa.
But Minaona like that nudge by the veterans to like the coach really destabilized the whole team. And I honestly feel
Mm.
for like the new guys, someone like Ariel Ortega. Like I just feel for the guy because he was denied a chance to play in those three games that were pivotal, and he was given like minutes in like those classification games, which I feel it's very unfortunate. And there's another thing that you saw after, just to piggyback on what you said, when you saw like the legacy players do that and tell Coach Cliff to give them more minutes. Do you notice that Adera did not play like the classification games? He didn't play against Nigeria and he didn't play against Tunisia today. He was listed as a DNP. I'm pretty sure that had like there's a reason as to why he didn't play. And my assumption is the way that he was treated and like they handled like that Morocco game really, I can say it really like rubbed him the wrong way.
Yeah, I think that issue. I think this guy this guy ameangalia akaona, we hii brand yangu sio mchezo na Morans. I think that is what nani ameangalia Adera, and
Mhm.
it's tricks. The guys are just all tricks.
I say like you know me, I expect major changes, especially when we they come back to Nairobi. And the number one thing, Kwanzaa, is first of all we get rid of the coach number one. Number two, the legacy players. Number three, your team manager has to go. Then we rebuild the team around uh we rebuild the team around Ogechi, Adera, Washira, Sivachi, Ariel, Ortega, and Bram. We be rebuild around those guys. We just go into a rebuild. That's the only way,
Okay,
because if we continue like this, we'll just get the same result. We cannot trust these players. We can't
okay.
trust them. Yeah.
I have a very interesting take. I want to jog your mind a little bit. So today online sana.
Hmm.
Up until around 7 to 8. So I went to the group, the group we know, strategy, right? You had put there some posts of players that need to learn retire, and then I saw your take on the game and blah blah stuff. Then I I saw coming very hard at you.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
I'm thinking people are already preparing for Afro basket. I'm thinking people are preparing themselves for basket. I think people are already said to not be scrutinized and criticizing Afro basket. People are already away from the safe routine. Unaona?
Hmm.
Nikisoften saizi vile watu wengine wanakuwa scrutinized. Mimi nikipro basket makali itakuwa. You get that?
Yeah, I do. 100%. Like, one thing Wekesa I've seen, like, when you back off, that's it. They will carry on
Yeah.
with the same. Once you back off, that's it. But if you keep putting pressure,
Because
if you keep putting pressure, like you keep asking those tough questions, that's why you're seeing like a lot of people are asking questions. Like you're creating that conversation. So before it wasn't there. It wasn't there at all. But when guys came together and started like questioning these people and holding them accountable, fans coming together and calling them out, they're trying to like soften the blow and try to change the narrative. That's what they try to do.
unajua there's I
Hmm.
think the last FIBA World Cup. I don't know if you remember Team
Hmm.
USA in FIBA World Cup. Team USA rated a weaker team
Yeah.
because some people said that go and didn't know what the end of Team.
Wakesa, you're breaking. Wakesa, damn. Wakesa, you're breaking.
Hello.
Hello, you're breaking. Uh, Anyway, while we wait for Wakasa, I see you, Frederick, on the chat, bro. Like, let's just get into it. So, Coach Lizmel should return hit team. Coach Cliff hajui kusub plus tena hajui kitu anafanya. True. Honestly, if you look at the games like with that lens, you'll see like this guy literally does not know how to do his subs. He only got it right the first game, and that's it. And the other games have just been just to be straight up pathetic what he was doing. Honestly, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at that because there's nothing you can do, man. If this guy just continues like that, that's it. Then we have team, your legacy ended through. I'm actually pushing for them to like cut those players. Then we have Washira did not look good in this window. with his shooting prowess. True. I mean, he was not. Coach Clay did not give him any minutes to like operate, so that's that. So I'll give him a pass on this one. Then we have they bring the coach from NBA Summer League of Washington Wizards. True, they should bring Coach Zeddy. Coach Zeddy actually he's going to be coaching. He's coaching in the Summer League, so that's actually good. I feel pity for
Very true.
Ortega. True. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I actually think uh, the D is. I don't think he takes the Morans very easily. I think
I,
he will come with these conditions. I think he will come with these conditions and say, "Going to give me the Morans to pick up the mandate.
mhm.
I need you guys to do. I'm going to need this team. I'm going to need these players. I'm going to need this personnel." I think it will be difficult.
Of course. You know
Yeah,
why?
yeah, yeah,
What can I say? You know
yeah.
why?
Please
Like,
do.
you know why that is. You know why that is.
Yeah,
These the KBF guys thrive in chaos and confusion, and there are cartels inside there. So the cartels are the ones that dictate everything in there. So a guy even coming in, let's say ZD comes in and says he's gonna be the head coach of the Kenya Morans. He's gonna come with his own conditions and he's gonna come with his own like standards. When he brings them to the table, the cartels would look at him and be like, nah, we don't want you because you don't fit in the norm, so go away. That's
yeah.
what's gonna.
Because he a sure bet. Trust me, he would be a sure bet with this experience, with a lot of his player development. You know, ZD. One thing I know about ZD, he's really good at player development. Game management, he's also equally good. I don't think it's for the boys. I don't think ZD chooses to hurt his brand going with a team he cannot run, and I don't think management gives the team, knowing that they won't be able to control and manipulate him as much.
Yeah, I mean, it's we can say it's corruption. Like the corruption in there is just it's just excessive. Like I honestly feel even the coach doesn't know how to operate the team because like the cartels, of course, they are the ones who decide everything. They even the team manager, I'm pretty sure, doesn't even have a handle on the team because the team is already selected. So the corruption, that's the reason even why. Even you can see even in the pinned comment, you can see
Nice. It is.
you can even see even the pinned comment by Frederick is saying they tell us the inside story. You people, why do you think Preston Bunga is not playing for the team to get it Alberto Dero? The management is poor. So I actually side chatted Alberto Dero and
Yeah, yeah,
I just asked him a few questions just to talk about like his experience in the Morans. The thing is, I'm not gonna go into detail on what he told me, but one thing he said like it's very disorganized and the way like the team is handled. Even that's the same reason as to the reason why Talongwa is not even suiting up for the Morans is the fact that like the way they're running the operations in there is just it's just not the best. It's actually thriving through chaos and like it's very corrupt in there. And the way that they are running things is it's not even the conventional way and they're trying to do it's very shady and sketchy. There's no straight point to go about it. So that's why they both that's why like I'm pretty sure like Preston Bunga and Alberto Dera are never going to play for the national team. I don't think they're real. I don't think they're ever going to play there because even it's just disorganized.
yeah.
I guess.
We
So.
have to do. We have to do better. You have, you have to do better. I think the whole system requires a all. I think to define a way. Okay, I have to define a way where we select our coach. I have no problem with a coach selecting his players for the national team because he wants to run his system, and he's choosing the best that can implement his system. but we are really going to put you to task after your system fails. You see, you
Yeah.
have that chance to select your team and prepare your team however way you want, where you run the show. But you have to put you to task when your system fails, when your personnel don't work as well. We're not just going to sit back, sit play. These guys, they tried. It's just people a perspective, a bigger picture. Last time in Africa, we were the runners up.
Yeah.
That earned us a position to an automatic entry to the next one, right? It means we had a chance to bring another 12 people to the tournament, give them exposure, give them chances to be taken by international teams, to be internationally scouted, uh, yani give them a very big opportunity to build their brands, whichever way they say that, okay, they're doing us a favor, which, whichever way, we have given them this chance to go and represent the black. Now we are number 6, means we are not going to get automatic entry. That means that 12 people are not guaranteed of a post of a sport case their talent on international level. So what happens is we have to go to qualifiers again.
Yeah.
Now qualifiers are just not straightforward that we're going to play and win. It means we have narrowed, yani tumena chance yetu ya showcase our talent internationally. Now if we showcase our talent international level, there's high chance most of our players are going international. I think Adera's played so well. Scouts have seen him and Ogechi as well. Bramwell has played so well. Like and say, okay, okay, someone I could take and do about it. This is actually an opportunity
Hmm.
to showcase yourself. Not a favor. It is not my. You see, you're giving your all to your benefit first, as second, third, fourth. But your benefit comes first. Wewe yako iko pale juu, wewe ndio una showcase international talent. Now we go to the issue of sponsors. I am a sponsor. I am looking into sponsor the team, right? No, I'm going to sponsor this. Just put for example KCB. I think KCB is one of the biggest, right? If
Hmm.
KCB to sponsor the Morans, KCB again. Okay, visibility in Angola. Okay, that's big. That is big. It's not something kidogo. It's big. It's really expanding. Now, you guys go and become number 6. KCB sponsor you again, considering you might not feature in the tournament again. Yeah. In like I'm really trying to put you up there, but you guys are not really doing much. So in a core story, sponsors will fall off because the national team is not really putting out of Kenya, because most of these brands are well developed, established in Kenya. Want to establish Kenya. So
Yeah.
just imagine fans how those. As for the
Yeah.
player, una ego peke yake. Ego tu ndio unaumia peke yake. History ingine umedunga pale nini sandals zako pale za Nike na umeng'ara mazee, umepata allowance kwa ndege nini, unajibana pick up. You like, even after you lost, imagine all that. But for the fans, but for the sponsors, but for guys who are looking to showcase next, it's a loss. Okay, back to you.
Like the funny thing is, even Akessa, even do you actually think these guys feel embarrassed that things have turned out this way? Do you
No,
think
they
they're
don't.
embarrassed? Do you think actually they
No, no,
care?
no, they don't care. Uh, these guys, they don't. For someone to be embarrassed, this is someone who will come back and say, we, hey, hiyo story ilikuwa noma. Next time I think we sitaenda hizo tryouts za nini, nikidhani someone who's better than me should show, or what I will do, I work on my game so much, zile mistakes nilifanya so that next time I'm, but come of it,
Let me tell you, let me tell you, Kesa, these people
nikuulize,
are, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
these guys
Hmm.
so walifanya hizi last time,
They did the
so
same mistakes.
mistakes. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Hmm.
think that these people are embarrassed enough to work whatever they're supposed to work. I rule that Cliff is just enough. Unajua Cliff ran the same place he ran in the tournament, in this tournament. Like absolute adjustments. Ni huyu ni msee mwenye simu ameambiwa niaje Afrocan, you're going to be the coach. Sawa sawa, anasema sawa. Cliff anaamka na mapema, anaamka amesuit up, pack bags, ameenda. No looking at the gate, no scouting, not even looking at the personnel amepewa. Jamaa kule anafikiria, anasema play fulani nilikuwa na run pale kitambo, I think kwa last African I play that plan. Bush unaikumbuka? Bush anaikumbuka. Bush, we're going to run that play seriously. Ah, ni
Let me,
drama.
bro, let me tell you, like, I feel, I feel it's a slight, it's a slap to the face to Kenyans, because number one, it's a results-based business, especially for guys who are following the game. It's results. We want wins. For them, they just care about, they're getting allowance, they're flying, maybe even they're going off for a trip. Maybe winning a game was not even in their mind. They were just going there to just show up. I'm pretty sure when Kenya got eliminated by Morocco, and I mentioned it even on the Facebook group, guys were coming at me, not even coming at them. They're like saying like, "Oh, we still have two more games." I'm like, "Those are classification games. We have been knocked out of contention. That should tell you something. It should tell us that we are like, we're not there. We're not gonna contend like the way we went last time." And the funny thing is, Orkesa, the thing that angers me a lot is these people are looking at past achievements, thinking that they're going to work in the future. A guy like Coach Cliff, outside of Silver, what else has he done? Last year he got swept by in the first window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. What did he say? Inexperience. Mind you, the players that he's defending have played in the FIBA Afrocan 2019. They played that core played there. That's the time, like they made history in the inaugural like tournament of the African 2020 FIBA Afrobasket. The same players that were there still they stayed the same mistakes. FIBA World Cup qualifiers last year, they did the same mistakes. The man even didn't show up for the second window in July. Reasons unbeknownst to him. Now, this guy is coming out now trying to say that we didn't have any experience. What experience do you need? We've played in more tournaments in 3 years than Gabon has. And yet they beat us. Gabon has not even played continental b-ball in years. I think it's 7 going on 8 years. We've been played consistently since 2019, and you tell me that you still don't have experience. What do you mean inexperience? What is that?
Sasa mimi so this guy wanted to carry akina Taylor, akina
In his
Okari.
head, in his head, that's what he
He
wanted.
wanted to carry them. He wanted to carry the guys who, like, he would not have to work as a coach, so that this guy is
Yeah,
just like carry him. This is
Wakesa,
actually what he wanted. Now,
Wakesa. When you check out the post game press conference, like for today's game against Tunisia, this man came out and said we didn't have players. I don't know if he's meaning like the guys who were listed as DNP, like Bush or Bush was listed as a DNP, I think, in yesterday's game, but today's game was Adera and Washira. But you could actually see that question is open ended because you might think that he might say, we didn't have our best players in there. So, what players do you want? Or what players do you need for that? Honestly, I don't get this. I don't get it at all, man.
You know, no. Did how many training did Coach Cliff had have with these guys? Like him
None.
present personally, none.
I don't think he had any.
Oh, oh, that is Nachoka. You know, if this Coach Cliff had, if he really even had one or two training sessions with these guys, I think he would be in a position to say, guys, mumepatia personnel mbaya, siwezani hapa.
That's
See,
that's a that's an
haya,
excuse. Check,
najua,
Wekesa,
okay.
look at the screen first and give me your reaction to
Yeah,
this tweet by.
naangalia
What do you
okay.
think?
I saw ulikuwa post and Okal, one of my good friends, he's trying to do. He's trying to set stage for Afro basket. I don't go hard at him, so that him so go hard at him. But trust me, after it comes, my friend Okal is, and nothing better than this. We just go hard. Tutarudia hivi, be ugly, to be tough. You know, you know what? There's this
Mhm.
one thing. If you don't want to be scrutinized, don't put yourself in that position to be scrutinized. That is
Exactly.
now. If you feel that a situation will compromise you, so that your scrutiny will there, then just say, hey guys, I know you called me Moran, but no, I won't be available. Like he did this time. Ulimsikia tu okay. Did you really understand what Okal did for this African?
What did you do?
No, it was interesting because Okal, up until the last week of training, was like, okay, now we're heading to Nyayo, now we reach to the camp, and then all of a sudden,
Hmm.
the next thing was, we'll not be sitting out for the Morans African because
He's playing.
the plans of the Morans the tournament actually clash with the clubs, or the land.
So his club
Why
is much more
why would he
important than the
tap out?
national team.
Even much more. Okal is looking in this team and saying, no, I don't want to go to play. I want to go and these guys. Unaona?
Yeah.
Ameangalia the part is going to be selected, and I'm like, uh, staki hiyo story. Then akadak. Mimi nilio kama hiyo. I saw this guy aliangalia kaona, selection isi hapana. Akadak. Uh, probably probably nani Okal had to have with Taylor about this thing. I cannot say that for a fact because I'm not sure. And it was like, hey, manze kama wewe utaenda, mimi sioni pia nikienda, and
See,
that's it.
but me no, it's different because when
Mm.
you look at Telongwe leaving the team, he left the last time he played for the Kenya Morans was 2021. Okal played
Yeah,
last year for in the FIBA World Cup. Even when the team was in turmoil in July, this guy was still there. Actually,
yeah,
those games actually destroyed his legacy more than even this run would have.
yeah, sure.
It like, to go to honest, games ile game alicheza July, I'm pretty sure it ruined his legacy more than him even no even him if he participated in this one, it will even soften the blow because I'm pretty sure even
He would have
the blow would have
showed up much bigger.
you would have showed up much better because the teams were easy. They were manageable. because they are playing against bench
Knowledgeable.
players,
Yeah,
bench players.
and player of his caliber, he would run the show. The
Yeah.
show.
Did you see what
Yeah,
he did in the Road to Ball in KPA? He played for KPA
yeah,
for two
yeah. I
games,
did.
and this guy
Yeah,
was on a tear there.
yeah. He is
Akicheza
good.
now,
He is good.
but when he plays for the national team, I have the stats to show that this guy cannot deliver anything for you. I've looked at this guy since 2019, and I've looked at this guy playing for the national team, and I can even pull up the stats and show you this guy is ineffective for the national team. Even him
Uh,
coming out and saying that he doesn't want to play for the national team, we already know what he
yeah.
brings to the table. Bro, this guy can't do nothing for you. Honestly. He can
You
only
know.
play he only puts up numbers when he's playing in the Middle East and in this club, yeah, Dynamo. I don't
Yeah.
think that he would have been much impactful. It's the same thing as Bush. Bush on and off. Game moja na average 19, hiyo
Ah.
ingine yako na 6. Unajua? Same thing, man. I mean, the only guy who was consistent and top class was Tyler and he left. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to say like I don't want to say like he had his moments in there. He was actually one of the
Mm,
best players. He was top class in there. But
mm.
given like the way the team looked right now, when a guy like Okal came in, he would even have dropped even like more points and rebounds. He would have dropped at least 15 and 15 and the averages. Yeah, so it is what it is.
Uh, yeah, I'm really looking at these guys. You know, I had a conversation with one of the coaches, the premiers, and I was telling him, I am telling you for a fact that our game does not translate to any international performance. The national team at club level. We cannot. Our level is not fit for international. International basketball is so fast. One, two, it is so structured, and three, guys are very very smart and physical, like very very utagongwa and going to get called. Our international play is going to be bad. CRT, it is going to improve. I can look at USIU and say USIU good preparation to get to good preparation for international play. You see, they have a lot of shoot stuff with a lot of pick and roll key. Even though their offense run very slow, but all these other teams that are going to struggle internationally to put up points. They are going to struggle. Now, very same
Road to
club
Pal.
club the very same club player wanaweka kwa team. We have not equipped them with how to play national. National system na premier. We like NBA. NBA unaona teams zina vizuri. But wakienda international, they have to like serious. Kwa sababu the game is more physical. The refs are much tougher. Uh, there's no friendly umezoea ati wewe ni star, wewe sijui ni nani. You see. Okay, and then to the Gabon game. There's something about the Gabon game. I hated how the officials of the Gabon game. I don't even know who the officials were. Lakini, no, these guys were missing like open calls, and they were calling small like mine calls zenye hiyo assume. So I'm thinking sisi Kenya wenye officials are a lot a big part of sisi kuongea na maref, sisi kuintimidate, sisi kufanya nini, we're really good at that. Tukienda international, the ref is
Mara-
probably speaking French. Is probably
Marefa wako juu.
speaking French. He's probably speaking a language like that you don't understand, and he understand the language that he's saying. Man, you're having a hard time kumweleza. So
Nikuulize
for us,
swali Wekesa.
mm,
Do you think if the Afrocan games were held in Nyayo, we will have gone 5-0.
No. I would say we would have won two. I would say the Gabon game and the Morocco game would have probably. But hizo zingine mbili, I don't think we would have won them by not. Now yeah, the Moroccan game close, but I think we win them one game tukikuwa Nyayo. Like
Morocco,
tukikuwa Nyayo,
yeah,
tukikuwa Nyayo,
na mafans
Electric sijui
wetu.
huwa anatoa nguvu wapi? Wacha mafans wetu bana.
Mi
Nyayo
sijui
Electric,
niaje. Electric alakwaga
Nyayo ni
beast
yake.
huko ndani. That guy
Beast mazee. Na
umse ni
hiyo hata
as
mm,
bro as in, hey, mse acha tu.
mimi hata sina, unajua tukikuwa Nyayo, I actually want Electric to start. I would want that guy to start. Nyayo ni yake. The other guy I would want with Nyayo, I would go with Mutoro. Mtoro Nyayo
akona
pia tu ni yake. Hivyo
akona real estate huko.
bwana na
Hey,
operate huko mbaya sana.
but
So
nikuulize like shot
uh,
yao, but ile kitu ingine nilikuja kuona na hii game ya I think ilikuwa Nigeria. Ariel
yeah.
Otega, there's this shooting stroke yake ilienda vizuri, like akiona open looks, there's this one alirelease two balls chwa, inaingia tu ndani, ilikuwa tu inaingia. I only saw like one, he only made 1-3, but the other one it rimmed out na, but ilikuwa very accurate, but ili bounce, ilichapa in iron na ikatoka. So I feel like hata nikirudi back kwa like hadi coaching na venye team inapangwa, I feel Coach Cliff did not know how to use Ken Washira, did not know how to use Ariel Otega, did not know how to use he did not know how to use Eugene. I can say he used him a bit, but I don't think he utilized him to his full potential. Because I feel like
You know,
that guy can do it. That guy is your like he's the guy who can die for that team. Like if you give him like
actually think I actually think this thing dropped in the wrong way. I actually think this guy is way out to pay minutes. Tupatie minutes. Jamaa
mm,
akasema mimi mnaniambia hivi. Nganya. If you looked keenly,
yeah.
every time, okay, the few points Washira amemake hizo shots zake. Did you see how those shots were?
Mm,
Like the guy is just msea. But sasa one thing Coach Cliff should not or known, because I don't expect him to run that team again, is Washira is this player you create plays for him to get open looks. Is one that you have to focus on offense.
yeah.
Si mtu mwenye unamwacha Lance ajitafutie, akijitafutia kushoot off the dribble ataanza kushoot contested three, vitu funny.
Mm.
But mtu hapo anaweza jicreatia Ogechi and
Hiyo ni
Adera.
shot as in Ogechi na Adera, naweza sema Ogechi yani I can say he's a swingman, he's a guy that anaweza kucheza off the dribble, he can give it to you anyway na anaweza drive. Akona kama he has got that package kama ya Tyler. Then
Yeah,
Adera is playmaker, like shot creator playmaker, can set you up. Like this
he's
guy Ogechi,
shifty.
like shifty. Did you see how this guy's dribble was so good? He was not even being picked half court. Like the defense respected this guy. They're not picking him up. Kuna time fulani he almost broke this guy's ankles. Kwa hiyo game ya Cote d'Ivoire, alibreak mtu ankles kidogo. This guy, unaona, when he's bringing the ball up court, he's never picked up like that. Lakini when someone like Mutoro or nani Bosire or Grifona bring the ball, they hound him. They hound him a lot. There's a umeona
Huyo tunamaliza.
Bosire does not have no handles. Grifo handles zake, like I can say he doesn't have like hana package ya gold, akona the bronze one. He has the bronze handle. The guy with the
Ah,
gold handle is Adera. Like that guy can. Did you see how many crosses like he hit? Like alikuwa na legit knew how to use the
yeah,
pick and
yeah.
roll.
Mm.
Yeah,
Unajua ni Grifo au what I would say about unakumbuka wale players wa kitambo,
yeah.
like you can do a lot with the ball but put it in the basket is where the problem comes in.
His
Grifo is
output.
good with the handle, but sasa sisi tunataka hiyo mpira ingie kwa rim, unaona. Now
Yeah.
what makes Adera look like he has a better handle than Grifo? Adera is going to use force to get to the rim. Is
Hmm.
going to use six, seven dribble not get to the rim. It ends pass. Unaona sasa vile inaenda kwa shida. Uh,
Yeah.
I actually pretty much started enjoying basketball because of Mutoro. I can say Mutoro was good because Mutoro had this floater game and very short. Also say defense during that time that terrible probably. I can say the same for Grifo. But sasa our issue is we need to see the ball in the basket.
Hmm.
That is the most important part. We want you to advance. Yani concept yenye Cliff hajaelewa, wacha before concept Cliff hajaelewa ni Cliff, we don't have a problem with the personnel you choose. We don't have a problem with the players. Can they put the ball in the basket? That is what we have a problem. Uh, for me, it doesn't. Sasa tumefika kwa game Grifo. Nini Cliff. Now we want to see wale wase umechukua, wale wase umetrain, wale wase umekaa nao locker room, wale wase we want to see them put the ball in the basket. Where it's tough. It's tough.
Do you know
Alafu,
like? Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
did you realize one interesting thing? Morocco
Yeah. Hmm.
played Cameroon, played a
Yeah.
3-2 defense.
Hmm.
Then when they played us, they played a 2-3, and I was laughing, man. And I was saying, where
The
the
disrespect was
disrespect. These guys
was so.
scout. They scouted us. They watched our games. They
They,
understood
they,
play.
actually the coach, our coach Cliff, helped them in defense, in offense, in their offense because the coach Cliff made sure to limit Ogechi's minutes and Adera, so they were not able to
Yeah,
operate. So
yeah.
they left the other guys. So it kind of helped them win the game. We helped them
These
win.
guys, these guys actually scouted us. We are the weaker team, but they scouted us. They
Oh
they
man.
went to our sewa na nyinyi. Our sewa wanaweza fanya nini? And guess what they came up with? Wase hawezi shoot three. So wacheza tu they cannot shoot any. Seeing that was like, wait,
Uh,
Cliff, that coach, the opponent coach just called you out. Just try to show you that wewe can't do shit.
wewe hujui kenye unafanya wewe. Alimwambia like alionyesha like how many times do we need to like
Alimprovia you don't know what you're doing. Uko tu hapo, you're just standing there, but you're not doing anything. So the guys actually scouted us. I thought we were the weaker team, bwana. Imagine you're going to get a report on someone who is weaker than you are, someone whom you probably know bigger. Alafu uende ukae scouting report say how is that to three imeisha. The guys cannot shoot from 3 point line.
and their centers cannot
Uh,
close their centers cannot perform post plays and get the offensive boards. Simple.
where you talking about our centers? It's heartbreaking.
We don't even have like
Our center.
Alafu coach Cliff anachezesha Twin Towers, anaweka Bush na anaweka Bram. Ai, that's the worst.
Na wewe
Floor
unajua
spacing haiko.
international basketball size
Alafu unaweka Grifo, unaweka Mutoro hapo. Ah, floor spacing imeharibika hapo
floor
sasa,
spacing juu sasa
imeharibika
international basketball floor spacing is everything.
Eh,
That was terrible. That was terrible na sana.
alafu kitu ingine, did you notice that Adera averaged more drives to the rim than Mutoro, Grifo and Bosire combined?
Well,
More drives. Achana, we're not even talking about if it's a made or miss shot.
basket. Mm,
Drive to kuattack tu, hata kama it was swatted away, even if it rimmed out, even if he made it, he averaged more than them. Like Grifo, kuna time fulani I was seeing a play, this guy is like ana finished layup ni kama anaachilia ball kama kiflota is going on the side and releasing on the side. Adera was
yeah,
attacking
yeah.
direct. Nasema, you know what,
Direct. He
even
was
if
getting the
even if
ball. In,
even if I'm gonna get blocked, I'll just attack. I'll draw the fouls. This
yeah.
guy, yeah,
I don't know. I think Grifo. I don't know what a coach can do to make him play better because I think he's at his peak. Amefika his ceiling.
the
I
man is
don't think we
38.
yeah,
He's 38.
he's 38, and I think he's also key at the ceiling of his skill. Sidhani kama anaweza ongeza more skill than he has now.
I saw
Like,
Apache on Twitter. I saw Apache on Twitter saying, "Oh, age is not an issue." Iko sawa. Kambia, this is not LeBron James. Who ni Griffin? Who ni Grifo? Who is LeBron? I get
and
like
and let's say for the sake of having a discussion that okay, age is not a number.
yeah,
Now, age is not what are we getting from you?
it's done.
See,
I can say it's finished.
age is
It's
not yeah.
finished.
Mumesema age is not a number, sawa, tumekubali. Now, what are we getting?
The man can't shoot a three like consistently. He's a streaky shooter. Even his mid
His
range is
leg,
streaky. He doesn't
his
draw
leg,
fouls.
yeah, his legs actually cross each other over waiting at three. What does that tell you? This guy is not strong in the legs. This guy needs to do a lot of deadlifts.
Mm.
And some things are hard to fix, but this is the national team. See league, it's not a national team league that tunacheza this weekend, next weekend tunakuja na training ingine ni no. Hii ni tournament, mumewekwa huko mcheze, mshinde, iwe mtoke. Shindwa, you waiting for like I don't know how to like get into that.
It's
So mimi, according to me, the one I'm keeping is Bossy. I want his leadership. Wale respectfully, not because they are worse players or who just want to not show up for the team again. Kwa sababu they don't fit. See, Coach Cliff ndiye ana coach Bush for Rwanda.
yeah.
So
Na,
Bush actually knows everything. Bush knows everything about this guy. Like this is how this guy runs his plays and whatever. But that is not enough. That team is made up of 11 players. You having your player does not mean that they equate to success. Hiyo ni sasa wewe player wako inamaanisha kuna mtu ako na familiar with your plays.
Wekesa, like mic yako kuna vile are you using your earphones ama headphones? Like kuna vile tu inaguzwa. Kuna vile
Bado.
si hivyo, like kuna vile inaguzwa sana, inatoa hiyo sound. I can hear it.
Sasa mimi naisikia hata nikiturn off mic nasikia nikaa inatoka kwako.
Inatoka
Bado
kwangu.
kuna interference. ana feel nikaa inatoka kwako. Bado kwangu kuna interference.
Can you hear me?
Nakusikia.
Yeah.
Lakini
Can
every
you?
time nakusikia
Uh-huh.
ni kama kuna ka interference pahali.
Wallahi tana. I thought niko clear. Ama ni
But
internet.
inaenda ikireduce, so ni kama ni network.
I think
Till
it's
me
the network.
nime have to another network.
Uh, it's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
But the thing is, I feel like
Mm.
some players that their time is up. The time is up. Kuna ingine tu time yao imefika. Like honestly, that's why I even gave like the name legacy team. These are the players that have played more north of 7+ games with the team. They have been there and they have given us all the info we need on them. So honestly, if you ask me, they're just players just who need to just to step away of the team. They just need to go away. Your
Like
time is up.
like no,
That
what
that
maybe
photo that photo I released your legacy team. All of them should just go. We
yeah,
rebuild na
yeah,
kina Ken na
naona
Dera. Yeah.
actually kitu unafaa uparaphrase, unafaa kusema we have showcased them enough.
Mm.
Yani guys, this is a golden opportunity. you, you see the opportunity their side, not opportunity. Unajua sometimes make us feel uh, them playing for our national team, it's a great opportunity for us.
Yeah.
We stand to gain the minimum, but they stand to gain a lot from this. I feel that these guys imefika masaa. I was tiptoeing on Bush because I didn't want to be hard on him. Nimemwona ana show up sometimes, but when it comes for and Mutoro, usually just guys. I don't think those guys should go. I think we've had enough size to be sure that okay, these guys cannot give us a lot in the team. In the league, well and good, but national, I think masaa imefika. Masaa yao imefika, and they will just chap up and mambo mengine yaendelee.
Uh, honestly, we've seen everything we need to see. I don't need to be told like I don't need to be told anything. You have the stats, we have the footage, we have everything. We've seen what these
Yeah,
guys can produce. I don't need you to tell me like you're good. I already seen what you can produce, and when I come up with my conclusion, I already know it's fact based because I've done the research. So now the players that hata unadhani ati hawajapata international exposure, some of these players have played in like zone 5. Kuna yule amecheza road to ball. I get like wamecheza hizi vitu na
yeah.
amecheza na Kenya Morans for like a while now, so damn, they just gotta go, man.
By the way, okay. Coach Cliff for APR, is it the the second year, or it's the first year?
uh, I don't know which year it is.
Yeah,
Oh, they
I
should,
want to know if it's here. I would want to know the record here, how APR in a perform in the league
yeah,
last year.
uh, I'll just go and like I'll just do some digging on Fawaba and see like where they stack up, because I'm pretty sure the teams that run the league on that side is Patriots and REG. Those are the teams that run the league. APR is just after those two, juggernauts.
Yeah.
No, they just lie there in the abyss somewhere.
Because you're asking about that. I
Yeah,
really want to know why Coach Cliff has won.
has
Sijui
one.
kwa nini lazima ikuwe Coach Cliff be the one to run this Morans team.
Okay, so it's simple. I don't. You didn't even have to look far. I don't even have to like do some research. Ask yourself this question, okay? Coach Cliff amecoach Afrocan 2019, right? That squad ikakuja
Yeah.
hiyo squad ikafanya venye walifanya, si ndio? Then in the first window of the FIBA Afrobasket, what did this guy do? He coached the team, he won one game.
Mm-hmm.
KBF looked at him and fired him on the spot, and they brought in Coach Liz Mills, si ndio? Coach
Yeah.
Liz Mills had her run with that situation. She coached in the
Mm-hmm.
second window and the Afrobasket, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
federation released her. They like I don't want to say released. They kind of fired her as well because she
Mm.
wanted to go the team in a different direction, but the forces and the cartels inside there decided they want to stay the same way. So
Yeah.
what did
Yeah.
they
What's
do?
happening? What's happening?
Instead of going all out to get a coach of Coach Liz Mills caliber, someone who knows what they're doing, what did they decide to do? They decided to bring in the coach that was already there in that system,
Um,
regardless of whatever record that he has, regardless of the situation that he has, someone you can easily manipulate and tell whatever you want to say, tell him. They brought him in, gave him like the team, do not care if the team wins or loses as long as he is the coach. And I've ridden with that wave from last year to this year. Last year in the time for July, Coach Cliff didn't come. He said Coach Guy was put there in the ringer. I'm pretty sure the reason why Coach Cliff did not go there because he saw like the fiasco that was there and he saw the team was losing and didn't want to associate himself with the loss. He wants to associate himself with this win right now here. So the thing is,
mhm.
KBF just wants someone they can easily manipulate. They want someone who can easily fit into their corrupt system. And they want someone who's a yes man, regardless of whatever
Yeah.
performance. This guy has no merit. I'm pretty sure APR is not winning the Fawaba Championship anytime soon. They're not going to make the ball. If he was as good as a coach that we know that he might think in his head he is, you should have taken that APR team to ball and upset a region and the Patriots along the way. He can't do that because he doesn't have the experience. You've seen it from the national team, seeing it even on a club level. So should we expect anything different? He's there because the corrupt cartels want him to be there because he's a yes man. That's the blunt answer I can tell you. That's
I
it.
don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what of season in terms of the national team. I don't know.
I think this is the
It's
last
just
one. Like the, I feel like this is the last like contest. Then the FIBA World Cup. Then I think we're going to close out the year.
it's tough.
Man, some L's are just tough. Like
Yeah,
this
the
one.
Morocco Ellis is just absolutely outrageous. Mi, mi nakwambia hiyo story. Hiyo story imeudi. We, we are 3 points down. You are the coach. Come on, show up for you. Tell them what to do. Tell them the way. Coach
The
Cliff,
coach, the Coach Cliff has
not
nothing. He's finished. He's finished, dog. He's finished. Him, the team manager, the players are finished. They have maxed out. They maxed out.
yeah. I think
They
I have to interrogate getting this guy's coach.
man, I did some answers. Like it's this is untenable at all. It's untenable.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's just unfair for guys whom you don't expect them to so. Just want you to sit back, watch things going bad, and just keep
Then
quiet again. Don't begin.
then Wekesa, when you try to come out and like yeah, I've seen you on the group, when you try to come out and like say something, man, you're going to get bashed. And it's not you're
Hey,
calling out something
hey,
you've seen. Hey bro, my phone has
mi
been
nakwambia
hit.
clash inatokanga kwa backlash inatokanga kwa hiyo usiseme. These guys are like wataki useme kitu.
Like mimi hadi
Wataki.
wanakujanga wananiambia. Si not that I posted like kuna time fulani you coach King wa B-ball Kenya anakuja ananiambia ati yo you don't have to keep bashing the team. If you want to decide to sit down with them. Nini nini. Hiyo upuzi yote. Then unakuja unaanza kusema ati yo unaongea sana wewe. Why are you the only one complaining? nini nini, stop bashing us, nini nini. No bashing, it's just holding them to account. So let me tell you, why is it that you can't ask questions? I have questions I need answers to. If these people cannot answer me, see, I'll ask the people in the group. If someone feels they have
Yeah,
a right
yeah.
answer, and majority of them don't, but I just want to create awareness and I want to ask those questions. Why is it that says you lose those maswali? Why? Keep
It's
quiet.
terrible.
That's what I
It's
want.
terrible.
The
Anybody,
game.
anybody who is interested in basketball should know this stuff. Like anafaa majibu za hii swali. Asi Kenya inapigwa.
Wekesa.
At least someone deserves to.
Like kama mimi I was feeling it. Actually last year was rough because unaona hizo games za FIBA World Cup nilikuwa nalipia.
Yeah,
I paid for courtside. Courtside ni an online platform na showcase FIBA games. Bro,
yeah, 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 yeah,
I paid about that time it was like I think 1,500 shillings nililipa
yeah, yeah.
for 10 days. A 10-day pass I paid for it. Nilienda nikaswipe kadi yangu pesa. Hiyo ya kwanza na hiyo
What?
ndio
Yeah.
hiyo ya July. Niliswipe do. I think I spent like 2,500 on those things. Then nikikuja nianze kuuliza maswali wananikasirikia. I'm like, hey bro, do you know I spend money watching these games? Well, it's
Mhm.
not giving this money for free. And they give you money, I'm like,
Guys, okay, okay. Let's. Mhm. But mimi siwezi nyamaza, hiyo ndo shida. I can't. If it's not working, it's a fact. It's not working. We're going to do anything about it. We have to do something about it. Hiyo ni lazima.
yeah,
Juu wase okay, wakitoka kule Angola, huku ndani kuna mtu atakuwa na stress.
they'll be so
Oh,
happy. Actually, ile kitu inafaa kuwa Wekesa for the chairman, if they get knocked out, wakuja na basi. Walai
wapande
tena.
basi
Wapande
wakule
basi.
road.
Cheki,
Eh,
make them
eh,
walk home. Cheki, make them walk home. Wote. Watembee. Wa drive from Angola to Nairobi. Wapande basi huko. Wakuje. Walai tena. Hii si funny. Bro, stop being funny anymore. Like, it's not funny. It's
it's
not.
not interesting, it's not funny.
It's not funny. Like, unajua when you start like when people keep laughing, do you know people laugh at us yani. Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
like unaona vile acha nikupea example fulani kama ya Afrobasket. Unaona
Mm,
Afrobasket, that's where we met like the top teams in the continent, right? I'm pretty
yeah.
sure Kenya being there, we were eating last because there's no way you're in the lunch line unakula mbele ya Egypt, unakula mbele ya Tunisia. Kuna venye unaweza kula mbele ya Senegal ama Cape Verde. Mtakula last bro, mtaambiwa hapa kuna hierarchy, mtaambiwa hapo unakula last wewe. Sasa unaona watu kama South Sudan, they entered the chart na wamefika FIBA World Cup. So those guys are eating top 3 in the lunch line. Sisi tunakula wapi? 16 ko chini. Sisi ndo tunapata leftovers. So I get like respect man,
Alafu
respect.
the next year African qualifiers Sudan itakuja.
Tutachapwa
We,
na South Sudan. South
kwa
Sudan
shida
watatuchapa.
sisi.
Acha nikwambie msee, we are this close to getting locked out of FIBA contention. We're this close to getting locked out. Sioni kama Afrobasket tutatoboa tena. Sioni.
Bado hatuwezani.
Sioni tukitoboa. With at this rate, the way we wet the bed in the FIBA World Cup and this one. Bro.
I think it's going to be
We,
hard for us to get to hiyo. All in all, let's
Adi
see
road,
how it goes.
Adi road to Bal. Hey, msee. Tricky. Si KP wanaenda tena? Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Ili
we'll
tu,
do it. Yeah, I think it will be very interesting to see the adjustments.
I miss you trust Coach Ojuku to get the job done. Honestly, I don't. I don't think he can get the job done. Last time, last
I
time
actually like the
alikuwa
guy,
exposed.
but then
He got exposed. The coach is a good coach here in Kenya only,
uh,
but not. He's very good here in Kenya, but outside no.
Yeah, internationally ni noma.
No, hawezi. If he can't,
Internationally,
it's
all your mistakes get exposed.
all of them.
So I don't know. I'm looking to see how he fits in there.
These days,
International
these
games.
days, these days is all about continental basketball. If you can't win outside, man, even
Yeah,
if
it's
you
all
win
about
here, it makes sense.
yeah.
Like,
Let's see how it goes, man. But let's see. Hiyo bali iko lini? Qualifications?
but qualifiers iko huko huko Oktoba November hapo
Oh, oh.
hadi I
Okay.
say now we're supposed to be waiting for zone 5 for the women. Our ladies will go for
Mm-hmm.
zone 5, ZTech and KPA. So
Who
waiting
is
on
who is
that one.
actually running the teams? Oh,
Hmm?
okay. They are going with Coach Toby, and then KP is going with
Ah, yeah, coach
is going with
coach wa KPA, coach Ojuku. Yeah. So the thing
yeah.
is,
KP is going to
uh,
with Oju.
KPA, coach Ojuku, coach Obi, ZTech. So the thing is, after we've just got knocked out today, I'm not sure where you go from here, and especially as the national team. I expect major moves. If they keep the same people, I'll just know like we're headed to the worst. Say Afrocan imepotea hivyo.
Back to the job.
Then in
Yeah.
the chat on Facebook I was rating in the second quarter. That time Morocco was up 20 and Kenya 14. Mi nikaandika hapo hii imeenda. Watu wakaniingilia. Like, where are you
Mm-hmm.
bashing? Why are you not? People actually think I'm not. I don't like the national. I actually love this team to death.
Unajua,
I love this team.
unajua that is the interesting part. People actually don't think. People think we don't like the team. Now if we didn't like the team, why would we be following the team up and down, taking all their trying to find every way to see form?
We support actually. We really support this team.
A lot more than many people.
We post about this team. We have spaces about this team. We have a platform like this one on talking about this team. So, what part of
Yeah, I
support
guess.
do you mean?
Right.
Like when they say like we don't like some people actually think I'm happy when we lose. They think I'm happy.
Hmm.
I'm not. I actually want to win every single game. When I'm angry that you didn't win a game and it was winnable, don't I have in my right to be angry? So I should just be happy and just say, "Oh, you did your best." Nini, nini. That's what they want.
You
They want
tried
you
your
to.
best in game workout.
Gosh,
Well,
wako na mchezo hawa watu. You come and tell them. Wekesa, it's like saying,
yeah.
uh, support the team. Support the team when just support the team by default. Even if they have mistakes, even if they have anything, don't correct them. Just support them. Just because they are your team. Now, come on, that doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to like ask questions. They don't want the questions. When they start asking a lot of questions, they try to threaten you with shit. Like the way they started like coming at me last year. Last year and the year before. Sai ile kitu iko. The thing is, when I started like this movement of like following the Kenyan basketball and the national team, I was going with padded gloves. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you like combat sports. So I also like
Yeah.
boxing. So I used
Yeah.
padded gloves when I joined in. If you check out my early videos, I was
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
I was not like very like brass. I don't know how to say
Mm.
aggressive like the way I am right now. I'm not aggressive. I'm just more cutthroat right now. But
Jamal,
when I started,
Jamal Lipu.
I started with padded gloves. But when I just saw
Mm.
like the disrespect that they had, I am right now. I'm fighting bare knuckle. I don't care. No, it's bare knuckle. Honestly, I don't care. Right now they can come.
Yeah, it
Wameshindwa.
was
They wananipigia simu wananiambia hivi sifanyi. Hadi wamejua. Najua they when they see me post they like cringe. They always like I even got some inside information like these people like when they hear like I am involved they start like trembling a bit. Kuna vile tu
Uh,
wako like, ai,
wako
usimwambie
na skeleton.
usimwambie, wanasikianga like, ai, umse hapana, hapana, huyu
Mm,
story kaa hiyo. So what I'm saying is like we are
yeah,
here just to support the team no matter what.
yeah. We don't have any other motives. We're not gaining any other thing from the team. Ours is support. Upward
100%.
mobility. Mm,
Wanakuja.
there it is.
Yeah, acha to
Mm,
let's just just end it at that, man. I'll join you on the I'll set up a next one, then we just chop it up again. So I'm pretty sure to bonge back here or
uh,
we'll space maybe tomorrow. I'll try to check out with Apache,
yeah,
but let's just keep the conversation going. So thank you for
yeah, and see how maybe preparation your league equal. Then I think you can chop that up here.
yeah, thanks for coming on, bro.
Okay. You're welcome.
Man, I mean, there's just so much to talk about. I see you, Frederick, with the comments. I mean, Ronnie Gundo told you what after Afrobasket, and bro, I'm not leaking that. This is a story for another day. I'm not saying that anyway. We're good, we're good with him. What else? When is election of KBF? Supposed to be next year, but this year we'll just be very attentive. I mean, Ardera attacking the rim draws a lot of true. Adera is a guy that attacks the rim he's a very elite and he knows how to draw fouls. He's actually pretty good at that too. Adera huyu coach ana coach team gani yake? Coach Cliff coaches APR in Rwanda. I'm pretty sure they are not in the radar because Patriots and RG run Fawaba, so there's no way APR is gonna beat those two juggernauts there. So Derek Ogechi has good shooting arc too. Derek Ogechi is a beast, man. Especially scoring wise. Very good. And I bet Nyakinda could be in this window. He could perform better than Bush and Okoth, Bosire, Motora, and Griffin because has been following him and his game is really improved in Venezuela. True. I mean, Nyakinda, I feel like he doesn't get like the minutes. He doesn't get like good playing time in there, especially in Coach Cliff's system. Doesn't understand him. But I feel like he's a good, solid player. It's just that he doesn't get good looks in there. Do you see the Twitter? Ah, yeah, true, true, true. I saw his tweet. Even I posted it on my feed, just to laugh, just to laugh. In fact, this window, the Morans have received a lot of backlash. Of course, they have to receive some accountability pills from yours truly, because I'm not here to like mince my words, especially when I'm talking. I want them to listen because I'm loud and clear. Even actually, I'm pretty sure even they're listening in right now, so with their banner accounts, I would know. But they who brought Coach Liz Mills, I'm not sure what connections the federation had with her, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just gotta check that out. The cartels are just running this game. Starts with Mutor. I don't know how to answer that. I honestly don't know. But man, I mean, it's they they tell they tell us the inside story of people. Where do you think? Yeah, I think I already answered this. So there's just so much to talk about. There's just so much to unpack, but I'll come up with a video just talking about the national team, to just talking about the Morans. Man, I mean, just talking about this run. But anyway, it's been a long ride, and yeah, feel free to like if you wanna hop on and join the conversation. Yeah, feel free to join the conversation. Link is I haven't pinned it to the top, but you can find the link in the chat. And with that, I can just say I'm out. I mean, I'm very disappointed. I'm very angry, and I'm not happy with the way this federation is running the national team. It's actually pretty pathetic, and I just come up with a video addressing it and just give my 2 cents and take on what I've seen in this Afrocan 2023. And also, please check out the videos that I've been releasing. I released 3 burning videos, three fire videos, 3 bangers in there. So make sure to check them out. And I'm out, guys. Peace.